Good morning, Eagle Nation. It is 8:01 a.m. Office Standard Time. It is the 9th of February. It's Tuesday, wherever you may be. Please stop, please stand, and let us rise for this morning's Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Hope you're dressed for success on this Tuesday. That means I hope you're up and out of bed, splash some water on your face, brush your teeth, and had something to eat. Let's get this day started. That first was the Isley Brothers with the song Twist and Shout, made famous perhaps in the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. But that song comes to us from early rock history, specifically early black rock history, 1962. The Isley Brothers released Twist and Shout, which reached top 20 in the United States. This group was formed in the 1950s. Remember last time we met, we had talked about Chuck Berry. That was in 1953. We also talked about Mama Thornton, Big Mama Thornton. That was 1953 as well, followed by Elvis Presley in 1956. So this is a few years after that, as rock continued to evolve and develop across the nation, and of course, eventually into with the British invasion and the Beatles. But before that time, the Isley Brothers created this song, Twist and Shout. They were formed in the 50s in the city of Cincinnati by the brothers O'Kelly, Rudolph, and Ronald Isley. Their influences were gospel and doo-wop music, but they incorporated rock and roll as well. And here it is, 70 years later, and we're still listening. We thank you, the Isley Brothers. Today, on Trivia Tuesday, we have a quiz for you. And today, we're going to play Who Said That? A good quote inspires you in the moment, but a great quote echoes for years to come. Can you identify who said what? We have 3 quotes coming your way. Get ready. First quote is, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Was this A, Frederick Douglass, B, Martin Luther King Jr., or C, James Baldwin? Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King, or James Baldwin? If you said Martin Luther King, you would be correct. As you may know, he was a civil rights activist and a minister. Quote number 2. "If not us, then who? If not now, then when?" Was that said by A, James Baldwin, who was a novelist, playwright, and social critic? Was that said by Barack Obama, 44th President of the United States of America? Or was that first said by John Lewis, member of the U.S. House of Representatives and civil rights leader? If not us, then who? If not now, then when? If you said John Lewis, the late member of the U.S. House of Representatives and civil rights leader, you would be correct. Nicely done. Last one for today. The quote is, "Character, not circumstances, make the person." Character, not circumstances, make the person. Was that said by Booker T. Washington, who was an orator, author, and political advisor, by Martin Luther King, civil rights activist, or by Langston Hughes, poet, playwright, and activist? Character, not circumstances, make the person. If you said Booker T. Washington, the orator, author, and political advisor, you would be correct. Nicely done. That's it for our quiz today on Trivia Tuesday. If you haven't played the matching game, maybe your teachers would be so kind to post the Google site link for you to do at some point today. It only takes about 3 to 5 minutes, and the answers are on the bottom of this page. Also, if you haven't dedicated a song in a while, we will get back to our song dedications, so don't hesitate to press the button above. Dedicate a song, maybe to lift yourself up, lift up a friend, or maybe even lift up a teacher. Still continuing with our upcycling drive, if you have used toys and you're trying to clear the house, drop them off at Emerson's front office. We'll take care of them for you. Also, if you haven't been by to pick up your school supplies for units 5 and 6 or 7 and 8 in Benchmark Advance, or your science materials, also check out the list above. Your items are there and waiting for you outside the front office at school. Reminder for anybody who's taking a Zella, that testing begins tomorrow on site at Emerson, but if this pertains to you, you would have already received a phone call and a letter from Ms. Ramos, Ms. Celos, or Ms. Fagan. So that begins. Let's get to some words of wisdom so you can get to the business of teaching and learning on this Twist and Shout Tuesday. Today is on the topic of good humor. Mark Twain is the author of the book Tom Sawyer. He's famous for making people laugh and smile with the words he wrote. Now listen to what this great American writer says to us today. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up, or to dedicate a song. So next time you're feeling a little down, think about Mark Twain and give his idea a try. Offer a little good cheer to somebody else, and notice if, in the end, it makes you feel better and cheers you up too. With something to think about, this is Mr. Lodato. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.